Hi, podcast!
Hi, podcast!
Yay! I like that I said, let's get this thing going, and I meant to say, what are we going to talk about?
Oh, yeah, we never looked. Or we did.
Should we start with top threes?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's start easy. Top 3 movies.
Coda.
Okay.
Number 1.
I still have to watch that.
Coda. I mean, I feel like I always go to, like, Legally Blonde.
Hell yeah. I love that movie.
What other movies are good? I mean, I don't know. Or, like, just any, like, Disney movie.
Yeah.
Like, Brave. I love Brave.
Really?
I love Brave.
Okay, so I think if I were to pick a Disney movie, we should do Disney movies, I feel like, as a separate category.
Yeah.
But I think, top Disney movie, like, princess movie. Because High School Musical is its own category to me.
Merida is a princess.
No, I know.
Okay.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, if I were to pick a princess movie, I would probably pick Rapunzel. I would pick Tangled.
Oh! Okay, yes. No. Tangled, I love Rapunzel, but the storyline of Brave I like better. Like, as a movie, I like Brave.
I've seen Brave once, I think.
I love Brave.
I don't think I've ever chosen to watch it. I would pick Tangled over it. I literally was listening the other night. I was listening to that song that she sings in the pub, I Have a Dream.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. I think it's so fun.
Yeah.
I love the music from that movie. Mamma Mia, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1. Legally Blonde is, like, I don't want to steal yours, but, like, Legally Blonde is probably also one of mine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I have trouble because so many of the movies that I like, there's multiple. It's like the High School Musicals, the Mamma Mias. You know, like there's multiples of those. How would you rank? Have you seen all 3 High School Musicals?
Yeah. I would say the one. What's the like summer? The
2.
I would say that's probably my favorite.
Interesting. Okay.
Then probably 1. I haven't seen the 3rd one in a long time.
My order would be 3, 1, 2, which is like the opposite of what you just said, which is so interesting to me.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen any of them in a good while.
That's fair. That's valid.
So I might change if I were to like watch them all.
I will say High School Musical 3 hits different after high school.
Okay.
My roommates and I watched it freshman year, like November of freshman year, like right before going home for Thanksgiving break, and we all were sobbing. Like it hits different after high school. Okay. What's another category?
What about favorite top 3 TV shows?
Okay.
That's harder.
That is harder because like I have TV shows from when I was younger that I like still will, like Phineas and Ferb. That will always hold a special place in my heart.
Really?
Yeah. Because my dad and I would watch it together. So like I have like nostalgia with it.
Okay. Valid.
But I think if I were to do like TV shows now, my other issue is that I watch like weird TV shows. Like on Netflix, like limited series and stuff. Like, do we count that as a TV show?
I don't know what that is.
Like, there's only 8 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a TV show though? Like Friends. I loved Friends.
Oh yeah.
I think Friends
is one of my
Friends
top
would
3.
be up there. I love NCIS.
Okay.
Which is like, again, like I'm into those like crime, like investigation, like mystery shows.
Okay. I know my top 3.
Okay, give me your top 3.
Number 1, New Girl.
Okay.
Number 2, Friends.
Yep.
Number 3, Jane the Virgin.
Oh. Yeah. What's his name?
Raphael.
No, what's his actual name? Justin Baldoni.
Justin Baldoni.
Mm-hmm. I would say Friends. As far as like actual series go, I would say Friends. I would say there was a show called Timeless that I loved. There's only 2 seasons of it, but I loved that show because it was about which I'm not into sci-fi, but it was about time travel, but it was basically like the premise of it was that this like millionaire, billionaire, whatever guy, kind of like an Elon Musk type character, had created like a time machine and it worked, and the prototype one, he had the prototype and then he had like the nice one. The nice one was stolen by a guy who was like trying to change history, but they didn't know what his like Endgame was. So they used the prototype to like kind of chase him through different time periods. So it was like going back in time to like historical events.
That's right.
Which I like. But they needed someone who knew the era. So they got this woman who was like a renowned like historian, but she had cancer or something, and her daughter was a history teacher. So her daughter was the one that like went on the mission. So it was this history teacher, and then they had like he was like, I don't know if he was in the military or like retired from the military. He was like the love interest though. He was so attractive. And then there was like the nerd who was like the guy that like knew how to drive the ship.
Okay.
Oh, it was so good. It was canceled and was heartbreaking when it was canceled. I watched it with my dad, and I think the reason it was canceled was because the only other person I've ever met that has seen the show is Jeff Bunyan. Like, I think we were the only 3 people that watched the show, and that's why it got canceled, because I've never met anybody that's even heard of the show. But I would say that's probably my second as far as TV shows go, and I'd say NCIS.
Okay, I'm gonna add 2 more.
Okay.
My number 4 is Inventing Anna.
Yes!
And my number 5 is Liberty's Kids.
Okay, so I'll add my number 4 would be Manhunt, Unabomber, because high criminal justice minor. And then my number 5 would be Phineas and Ferb.
Okay. Actually, Liberty's Kids, I'm not gonna count. I'm gonna
No, count it.
Okay, fine. But okay, tie for number 5 then. You know what else is really good that I haven't seen a lot of, but I love it?
What?
Abbott Elementary.
My mom likes that show.
It's good.
I've heard it's good.
Because it's very raw and real.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
Yeah.
So
okay.
That's another one.
Favorite. Let's go in honor of our uncle. Favorite musicals.
I know your first one's gonna be Hamilton.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm gonna say my first one's Wicked. Second one. Okay.
I'm surprised by Wicked being your first one. There's a different one I thought you'd say.
No, my first one, I think I know what you thought I was gonna say. My first one, I don't know if it's Wicked or this one. Les Mis. Yeah. Les Mis, but is that a musical? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. There's a lot of songs.
Absolutely.
I think of how like dramatic it is, and I'm like, is that a musical?
Yeah.
But Les Mis is my first. Then a very close second is Wicked.
Okay.
And then, I'll say Hamilton.
You're not gonna say Once?
Once!
I thought Once would be in your top 3 for sure.
Once? I forgot. Once.
Hello, Miss Debut.
Sorry. Once.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Once.
Okay. I think I'm gonna need 5, and I don't think that I can rank them.
Yeah. Equal.
Yeah. Wicked.
Yeah.
Waitress.
Okay.
Hamilton.
Okay.
In the Heights.
Okay.
Legally Blonde the musical.
Okay. I just remembered something.
What?
Our favorite movie, I have to add another one.
Okay.
I don't know where it would fall.
Okay.
But, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
And all the girls dream that they'd be Ben's partner. They'd be Ben's partner. And you're so vain. Oh my god.
And When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, I
2 classic good
Yeah.
ones. Like, I don't know where those would fall,
Yeah.
but they're in there.
They're up there.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's the-
What about songs I feel like is too broad. Like, I don't think I have a favorite song. Favorite artists?
Noah Kahn.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean,
Yeah.
I go through, I
go
latch onto an artist and I listen to like older music.
You like
and then I
hyper
move
fixate on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so I think that my number 1 obviously would be Taylor Swift, because like she's timeless to me. Like, I will always, because I think because she's always changing, like era, vibe, everything, that like I kind of have grown up with her music, and her music has grown kind of with me, that like whereas like an Olivia Rodrigo who only has 1 album, I love that. I ate it up when it first came out, but like I don't listen to it anymore. You know, like I kind of went through that phase,
Yeah.
but I don't really go through that with Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, there's a song for every mood.
Right. I feel like my music though, like I can say Taylor Swift as a favorite artist, but she's the only one that like has stood the test of time for me, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other, again, like I have to be in a specific mood for every other artist though. Like I'm listening to a lot of Noah Kahan right now, but I don't know if a year from now I'll be listening to as much.
What? Okay. Rate Noah Kahan songs of his like Stick Season album. Like Stick Season.
Stick Season and Homesick are the two I listen to most. And I
Yep.
know they're like the most overhyped ones.
Stick Season, Homesick,
Not overhyped. but-
Northern Attitude,
Okay. Yep.
All My Love.
All My Love is pretty.
All My Love is really pretty. There's another one.
I've been listening to. Have you heard the song Tennessee Orange? I know you're not a country fan.
No,
but-
I know I'm like certain
Okay,
songs.
I think Tennessee Orange is one of the prettiest songs. Like I've
Really?
been listening to it nonstop.
Wait, there's Noah Kahan. There's one that I have been. What's the one that's like? And I took my medication. Growing Sideways.
Yeah.
So good.
I like Adele.
Yes.
Again, it's
Andy
a-
Grammer.
Andy Grammer. Philip Phillips.
Yeah.
I love Philip
Phillips.
Phillips.
What's Mr. 1D?
Harry Styles.
No.
Liam Payne. Niall Horan.
Niall Horan.
Yeah. I don't like that it took me to my third try. It should have been Harry Styles. Niall Horan should have been my next guess.
Liam Payne. Where is he?
What? Yeah, I love One Direction.
Okay.
I love a boy band. One Direction, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. I love them. But again, very specific. That's my like middle school teen center energy vibe that I'm feeling when I'm listening to them. I listen to a lot of musical theater.
Yeah.
So it's either musical.
That color for a truck. It's forest green.
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about the white box truck. I was like, that's the color of every truck.
No.
Okay.
Forest green.
Like, what about like Dream Car?
Oh. Okay. Here's the thing.
I know where you're going.
Jeep.
Yes, but you also
But that's not practical because
No.
I want children.
you want a big car.
No, not a bit. I want an SUV.
Yeah.
Because I don't need my like Tahoe right now.
No,
like
no,
I don't.
no.
That's not no. But
But I could also see you before you have kids getting like a van.
like a minivan?
No. Like a cool van. Like
No, I
Like,
want
to travel. Like I could like road tripping out of your car
Yes.
kind of car.
Yes. Like I could see myself with like a Patriot. What's the like Toyota Patriot? Honda
I have no idea.
Patriot?
I don't know cars. I
That
know
are,
like
like long and boxy.
SUV. I
Yeah.
know sedan. I know
Yeah.
I wanted a pickup truck for a really long
Yeah,
time.
me too.
I like pickup trucks.
Yeah.
But I also like I love this car.
Yeah, like
I love- like
this
a
car,
mom
I would
car.
love like a car just like this.
Like that car. Like
Yes.
this size is really good.
Yes.
I like being high up. I like visibility. Like I like all the windows. I didn't know when I was getting this car. I didn't realize that I need a sunroof.
Yes.
I feel boxed in when there's no sunroof.
Yes. So that because I want to try to buy a car,
Yeah.
like very used, in the next maybe year, and my like only things, and maybe this is a lot to ask. I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
My only thing is I want a working radio,
Yeah.
like a
It's not a lot to ask.
if there's Bluetooth,
Great.
fancy,
Right.
like.
Yeah.
But a working radio that I can like hook up my aux cord and like
Yeah.
play music that like sounds good. So
Yep.
working radio, sunroof,
Mm-hmm.
like a bit like SUV, like big. If there's a third row, wow.
So this car.
So
You're listing this
basically
car.
This
Yeah.
car. But then I start getting into like heated seats. Don't mind if I do.
Right.
Like
But a lot of those things.
but like sunroof,
because you and
radio
I both prior to
big
this car,
is all I need.
the car you're driving and the car that I drove before this car, the things that you're listing were not necessarily
Right.
standard. Now,
Right.
heated seats are in almost every car. Sunroof, you can get in almost every car. Bluetooth, pretty much every car. USB at least, every
Well,
car.
Okay, but the thing is, though, I'm not getting a car that's like a 2018 something. I'm gonna
No.
be getting like a 2011.
You could, I don't know if you'll be getting, there's I don't know if it's 10 years or 8 years that like they can't be certified. You want like a certified pre-owned. So like a certified used vehicle basically is the dealer saying like, we have checked that this car will last you. Like this is after a certain number of years. But then you start
getting into like more expensive than I can.
Yeah, but not as much as you'd think.
Really?
It's yeah. Anyways, next topic.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. We love cars.
But yeah, because like a sunroof,
Yeah.
I love to open
Drive
the sunroof.
with the windows down the sunroof.
Because the whole reason I love Jeeps are because you can take the doors.
It's basically a big windowed car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can take the doors off there. Like I love that.
Yeah.
You can go
so
off-roading.
That's maybe the best
like,
part of you working at SSPA is that Towers lets us drive his Jeep, like to go pick up stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, we'll be taking the Jeep.
That's
for some
the best
ride.
part.
No, it's not the best part. No, it's not. It's funny. Someone said to me the other day, they were like, "Do you work for the high school?" And I was like, "Yeah, I work for the athletics department." She goes, "Oh, I thought you worked for like the athletics medical team." And I was like, "Team? We have a trainer?" She goes, "Well, I see you driving around on that golf cart." And I was like, "That is kind of the biggest perk of the job."
Yeah.
Driving that little golf cart around. Okay.
I mean, I would say like dream dog, but
I was gonna say like favorite sport, but like we both have one.
Yeah.
Soccer, basketball.
Yeah.
But that's to play. But soccer's your favorite to watch too.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is mine is different. I like my watching
hockey
of like the major sports. I would say hockey, football, baseball, soccer, basketball to watch.
I would say soccer, hockey.
Do you know it was almost, so sorry. Do you know it was almost 3 years ago? Like 3 years ago tomorrow, I think, when we went to see the UMass Lowell hockey game.
Only 3 years ago?
4 years ago? Would it have been 4 years ago? No, 3 years ago. 2019. It was fall of 2019. It was my first semester of college.
It was fall of 20... Was I... Fall of 20... That's when I tore my ACL.
Yeah.
Had I torn it?
You must have. It was in December.
So yeah, I had surgery. So I was like 2 months post-op.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
Anyways. So you would be soccer...
soccer,
hockey,
basketball, baseball, football.
Basketball, baseball. Interesting. I think basketball is so boring to watch. Well, here's the thing though. It's boring to watch at the professional level. If we were to do like high school, college, like watching.
That's
like,
what I'm picturing, like UVM.
Oh, okay.
Even though hockey,
like I wouldn't.
Hockey doesn't count though because hockey at UVM sucks.
Right. No, but like I would much rather go to a Bruins game than like. Hockey will be my number one. Football would probably be my number two. That stands for both, like, high school, college, and also professional. But, like, I love watching, like, college soccer or, like, any college sport, actually. Like, when it's at the college or high school level, I feel like it's way more fun to watch than when... Was I supposed to get off there? No. Then, like, I hate watching basketball. Like, NBA basketball is so boring to me. But watching it at the college level is so much more fun. Like, I don't know why. I think at the professional level, it's just, like, because they score so much. It's just, like, you're just going back and forth. Score.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of this?
I just 100% zoned out.
Yeah, no, I could tell.
You
were physically present. But that was about it.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I can't wait to watch that back, though. That's gonna be so... It was like, again, your body was here. There was no soul in the car. Oh, man. There she goes. There she go!
Oh, my god.
Oh, did you want your heated seat on?
No, it's okay.
Okay. I've had mine on as, like, a heating pad for my back.
The back heats up, too?
Yeah. It's a heated seat.
I thought it was just the bum.
Just the bum? Do you know that I used to you know how kids are stupid?
Yeah.
I say that as a former stupid kid. Former? Maybe not former. I used to get it mixed up and I'd say seated heat.
Oh?
Yeah. My best friend growing up would call them talkie-talkies. Or walkie-talkie.
Oh my god.
Do you have any other categories?
Ix.
What?
Ix.
Oh.
What do you think I said?
I said Bix, like the
Ix.
pencil brand. Ix. Oh.
Yeah, what's your preferred lead width?
I don't.
7.5?
I'm not a mechanical pencil girl.
Really?
I like Ticonderoga. Anyway.
Wait, do we do Ix about each other or Ix about...
I feel like if we do Ix about each other, we have to be prepared. Unless you have some you'd like to list off. Yeah. Ix in general.
Arrogance.
Yeah. I was gonna say like rude, like being rude.
Rude, yeah. Hygiene. Bad hygiene.
Oh man.
Get away
If
from
you smell, I was talking to someone the other day about smell. I think smell is like one of the most underrated senses. People don't talk enough about how important smell is.
Yeah.
Disrespect. I guess that falls under arrogance. A lot of mine is like personality based. Like I don't really have like appearance based. Although I will say like it, I think I would have a lot of trouble dating someone shorter than me.
Oh yeah.
Like height to an extent. Again,
Yeah,
I'm
you don't
sure
have to be a beanstalk, but
no. But
maybe like an inch or two.
yeah. I have a lot of trouble with people who like argumentative, I guess. But argumentative in the way of not willing to listen to other people's perspective.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't want to say like Republicans are an ick for me, but like
They are.
I've talked to guys who truly could not wrap their head around listening to my perspective on like abortion, and that like to me, like if you're not open to listen to someone else's perspective,
Yeah, we can have different beliefs.
we can agree to disagree,
Yeah.
but do not tell me I have to have your point of view.
Or that
Like don't.
Or that my belief is wrong.
Right. No, that's not okay with me. What are other icks? I'm trying to think of. I don't know, just like being
girls.
gross. What'd you say?
Bisco girls.
Visco girls are an ick.
Absolute ick.
I wasn't even thinking about like girl icks.
I was. Wait, what did you say?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you said something and then you were like, wait, what did you say?
No, I don't think I
Never
said anything.
We'll watch back.
Yeah, I probably did, and I just can't remember. I feel like this is a good one that like we need to prepare for. Like I bet if I like really, I need to start like a list of my icks.
Yeah.
You have to have a sense of humor.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So
Let's go
green
non-negotiables.
flag. Yeah. So like green flag, like
Green flags.
like good things.
Sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
Oh.
Well,
Like-
I guess we're dating funny guys.
No, I don't want to sound like vain, but like I would say. I mean, I guess like has a brain. That's not
Yeah.
asking too much.
I think one for me too is that like I feel like some girls, not that this is bad necessarily, but some girls are like, my boyfriend has to hold the door for me, he has to pay for every meal, he has to buy me presents, he has to whatever. And like
That's great. Sure.
not in return, but like, and at the same time as that, like I do things for him and I do whatever, and like I, you know, whatever, but like I expect him to hold the door for me. I expect him to always drive. I expect him.
Oh, the always driving thing. That's. I don't know if that's an ick, but like if a guy won't let me drive.
Yeah, or like won't let me. What I think something I don't like, and I guess it could be an ick. I don't think an ick, but just something I don't like is when it turns into like I need to hold the door for you because I'm the guy. Like,
right.
No, if you
hold the door for me because you want to be polite. Don't hold the door for me because I'm a female.
And there can be some, like, you know, chivalry isn't dead. You can be chivalrous.
Yeah,
but I think that there is chivalry from man to woman, but I think it's just as important for women to be chivalrous towards men. Like,
I think that it's not even chivalrous, it's respect.
Yeah, like when it turns into like, if we're going somewhere and we pull in whatever, and I go and like jokingly like, no, like I'll get the door for you. Whatever. There's some like playfulness and whatever, but like I have been in an instance where like I have been on like dates with people and like I've gone to open the door and they haven't walked through and they've been like, nope, you go. I'm like, no, like that is not.
Yeah,
if it's like
don't make a scene.
It's making it unnatural. Like if it's like natural and if we're walking together and you kind of take that extra step to open, fine, whatever, sure, but like if I open the door for you, thank you.
Don't be a baby about it.
Don't be like, no, I have to open it. Like,
yeah.
It's just, I don't know. That's something I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like chivalry is chivalry, but then there's also just like, but I open the door for people because I want to be nice.
But I think that there's a line that's walked with, I don't want to say misogyny, but like the man has to drive thing.
Yeah,
is
like
weird
I
to
like
me.
driving.
I like driving too. Let me drive.
Yeah, I like buying people gifts and treating people to things and yeah. I don't know. Like I don't like when it's like.
And again,
I have to pay every time.
No,
like, no. If we go out, if I say, oh my
gosh,
split
the bill.
There's this, or split the bill,
or let me treat you.
Hey, there's this great place that I really want you to check out, and we go, and it's like, no, I got it. No worries, whatever. Just say thank you.
Yeah.
Or if anything, just be like, no, let's split the bill. Like, it's not, don't be like, no, I have to pay because I'm the guy. The number of times I have seen her. The number of times I see her out. I see her all the time.
That's so funny.
I like how I just said
I know
her.
we're not going to say her name.
I'm not going to say her name.
We're such good podcasters. We're such good podcasters. Not outing anyone. Oh man, that's so funny.
But yeah, like I don't know. Like I feel like it just becomes so unnatural and like forced.
Right. And it's outdated. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
I know.
I don't know if your parents are like this, but like I know people, because I always say our parents' generation. Our parents are, I don't think, in the same generation technically. Yeah. Maybe they are, but they're the opposite ends of the generation. Yeah. Like age-wise, I think my parents are on the like early side of the generation. Yours are on the like recent side or later side. But definitely my grandparents' generation. Like it's. Like, the guy always has to drive. Yeah. The guy always, like, my parents aren't like that because my mom is my mom and my dad is my dad. And I don't think that your parents would be like that either. Like,
no, I mean, my dad drives probably more than
when
my mom.
When my family goes places, my dad definitely drives more than my mom does. But I don't think it's ever, like, an argument of, like, if my mom wanted to drive, my dad would be like, okay, like, I don't care. Like, it's not, you know, that's the thing. It's like, but I do know people who are my parents' age who the guy has to drive, or like the guy has to pick up the bill, or the guy, you know, or the guys that are weird about that. Yeah, that's Nick to me. If they're weird about those things, I think would be the best way to put it. Yeah. Or like guys who are freaked out when like the woman is the breadwinner. Like, I don't think that the man has to...
I'm certainly not.
No, I won't either.
As a teacher.
I won't either. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with, like, your wife making more money than you. Yeah. Like, I think that that's something that should be celebrated, and the guy should be... Guys who aren't good with kids, that's an ick.
Oh, major ick.
You gotta be good with kids.
I will
you have
see
to,
you later.
Same with animals. Yep. If a guy is not a dog person, sorry, it's not gonna work.
Done.
Not going to work
especially
out.
Okay, like kids in general for both of us, but like especially if a guy's like, little kids freak me out. Little kids are my life. Yeah. Like I'm gonna be an elementary school teacher. No. Like if you don't like little kids, we're so issues. Done. Like we're so gonna have if issues. I can't come and be like, oh, my little first grader did it. Oh, first graders. They're too little. They're no, they're not. No, they're not.
No, I want a husband who is like, my wife works, like, does miracle work with children, and she, like, I can't wait for my husband to be like, my wife is a teacher. Like, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. You better be proud of it.
That's me.
Are you maybe financially supporting me? Yeah.
Oh, and 100%.
But you know what? if I was, it's because I'm like, why is it saying turn
Do
left?
I make less money than when I was babysitting?
Should we keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just keep going for a little drive. I'm gonna stop the directions because it just told me to turn left and I was very
Let's
confused.
just go right to the Fleischer house and then we'll get in the car with Zach and now that I don't have to be home until 4:30.
Yeah, no, I guess we could. The podcast is 30 minutes long. It's our longest.
Should we just keep going?
Yeah.
I like the car didn't even stop. You didn't even put on the signal. You were like, let's just keep going.
I did slow down.
You did slow down. Should we just keep? Yes, we should keep going.
Yeah. No, we're gonna keep
Yes,
driving.
we should. Oh my god, that lady's hair is iconic. That lady's hair is white as a ghost and it's just like wow, that was impressive.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're at 30 minutes. Wow. Look at us.
This is a good one.
This could be the
We
one.
look so fall right now.
I was just thinking that these colors are very fall aesthetic vibes. We could also
the fact that the fact that we have been talking for 30 minutes and have so much more to say. Like,
here's the thing. Do we ever run out of things to say?
It actually, if I think about it too much, it is frightening.
It's concerning.
How long?
We could just keep talking.
On a serious note, it is frightening.
Yeah.
The fact that we just
That's-
talk and talk and talk and never even scratch the surface. Like,
No. And
it worries me for my vocal cords how long we could talk. Like,
no. And here's my thing. Is like which I think it's just our personalities. It's not even like we
they
have
mesh
stuff to
so
say. It's
well.
just we're always talking. But like when I'm with like Lauren or Rachel or even like any of my friends, like, and even you, like, if there were times where we weren't talking, like, it's not that I'm trying to avoid uncomfortable silence, because with my friends, it's not uncomfortable to have silence. Like,
Right.
just driving, listening to music, like, I'm fine with that. Like, I just like being in your presence, but we genuinely have never reached that point where we've had, like, a break in talking. Like, we're just always talking, always have things to say, and I love it. But this is what I was saying the other day when you, me, and Lauren were in Billy's office. We were saying, like, how long could we stay here?
Yeah.
I think one of us would, like, our vocal cord, like, we would lose our voice before we actually stopped talking.
Oh, yeah.
Because we don't stop. What does that say about us?
Yeah.
Who is this? I like looking at the people who are running by to see if I know them. She's a high schooler. Oh my god, she does SSPA.
She does?
Yeah. I can't remember her name. There were 400 of them, but she does SSPA.
There's another one.
Let's see, do I know this one? No, she looks like every one of them.
She's a high schooler too, though.
They all look like, I don't want to say they all look the same, but
This is a very main road to be running on.
I'm astonished sometimes at the roads people choose to run or bike on
Yeah.
in this town, especially when we have so many trails.
Yeah.
Like, and I get, like, wanting to be on flat road. Like, I get that to a point. But, like, is this necessary? Especially, like, some of the windy
It's so
roads.
windy. Yeah. Oh, here's another one.
They're everywhere. They are everywhere.
Is this?
Do you know her?
I know her. I almost just said her name.
Nope, we're not saying names, though.
Do you remember there was a certain someone that I have said is one of somebody in my family's friends
Yes.
who acts like I am their best friend?
Yes, that's the one.
That's the one.
Interesting.
That's the one.
Fascinating. Do you smell the smoke? Someone, you can see it too. Someone's burning something. It smells like winter. I want snow. I love when trees are wrapped like that. Can we do like,
Really?
podcast topic? Tell me about the Blue Men. Let's do not irrational. It's not irrational fears.
It's not irrational fear.
Just like random facts.
Here's the thing.
Random
You know
facts.
what? I unpacked this a little bit last night with my mom.
Love it.
Unpacked. And so we were talking about it. And it's not the Blue Man group. It's, I think, because my brother and my dad love Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And Avatar freaks me out a little bit because they are so human-like.
But they're not.
And the fact that they will be talking like humans, and they look human-like in a lot of ways, and then they will start hissing at each other and stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Have you seen The Lion King?
Yes.
Like the new one that like looks really realistic.
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the like
Because they're animals. Because they have manes.
right, but
and they're lions.
Avatar's not a
looks
human, but not an animal.
Right. Like, to me, it looks like it is a human that is painted blue, that has, like, a wig on. And, like,
Sure.
like, you could dress up if you had, like, very high-tech makeup and whatever.
Right, and
you could
look.
dress up as Avatar and
Yeah.
look pretty similar to the movie.
Okay.
You couldn't dress up as, like, Mufasa. Like,
That's fair. Okay.
yeah, and look just like him in the
so
movie.
so it's the fact that like they're not real, but they look
They
so
look like
real.
humans that are, like, hissing
So like
at each
does
other.
AI freak you out?
Like, it doesn't... I don't want to say freaks, because, like, it's not a
It makes you
fear.
uncomfortable.
It just... I'm like, I would rather not look at them.
Yeah.
Like, you know
no,
what I mean?
get
Like,
that.
like-
You know what? I
I don't love it.
I
don't
have
love
something
it.
that I didn't even think about until you just said it. It's not a fear, but it's like you feel weird looking at it. And this is so strange. And again, this is probably like you're saying something and I'm going to try and relate to it, but
Yeah.
you're going to be like, you should see your therapist about that. So like I'm prepared for that. But I get really like I get this weird feeling when I'm in I don't know how to describe it, but like places like a big warehouse. Like if you were to go into like a Lowe's that was empty, like a big empty warehouse,
Sure.
or like looking at statues that are huge, like Statue of Liberty-esque,
Sure.
really up close, like feeling really tiny in comparison to like a big space. I'm not afraid, but I get like a weird feeling when I'm around it because it's like you're not supposed to be like I don't know. I'm like, it's like an overwhelmed almost. There's a statue that I went to when I was younger. You know that really famous picture of a woman kissing a sailor after he came home from the war?
Mm-mm.
It's like in Times Square or some like, it's this very famous photograph.
Okay. Is there a statue?
There's a statue of it and it's gigantic. And I remember standing at the bottom of it.
Of it.
Of it.
Oh.
Yes, a statue of the scene because it's a very famous scene. I'm bringing you to my school, and I'm going to show you where my classroom is. But it's a statue of it, and it was so big that I remember like looking up at it and being like, I don't like this. Like this makes like it's the same like I've been in like really big like when we went to the Boeing airplane, like the place where they make airplanes. Obviously, it's a fucking massive warehouse. I was just like, not my fave. Not my fave. Same with like the middle of the ocean. Big, vast, open spaces kind of freak me out. Look at her. Have you ever been inside?
Yeah. Teen night. Thank you very much.
Oh, love it. A teen center.
You know what? No,
I just realized you're not going to be able to see the classroom because it's an interior classroom.
Do you have a key?
Yeah, but it's not, you can't get in during vacation. They sent us an email that said that the custodians are like, don't want people in there because obviously I don't want to have to clean up during vacation. But we'll do a little drive around. Ugh, I haven't driven over here though since I played rec basketball.
I used to come here a lot because I played soccer
Oh, on those fields?
on those fields.
That are like a mile away from the school.
Yeah.
We had to go there every day for field hockey practice. And I remember we would walk, I vividly remember walking down those stairs and up that ramp and then up those stairs. And every day we got to ask my coach, when I was in 8th grade, we got to ask her one question every practice about her fiance to like get to like learn. Because we didn't know that she was engaged until like the season started. And then she got engaged at some point during the season. And we were all like, tell us everything about him. Because we were nosy 8th grade girls. She was like, you can ask me one question a day. So we would ask her one question a day. And I remember asking her questions. Okay, so my room is on the other side of this one with the plants. That room with the plants was my room though. Like that was where I had 7th grade social studies. But mine is across the hall.
Oh my gosh.
So
So
fun.
when can
Once school starts. So Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday, and I'll let you in probably at that door.
And when do the kids?
The kids are here 7:30 to 2.
On Tuesday.
7:30 to 1:50. Yeah.
When was it that you were like, come to help me that dog is gonna get hit.
Yeah.
When was it that you were like, come help me decorate my classroom?
It's not, because I thought that I was gonna be picking up with the Rome unit. I thought I was gonna be starting a unit. I'm picking up in the middle of a unit, so I won't have to change, like, the bulletin boards and everything until I finish the unit that we're on.
Then I can come.
Then you can come help, but I want you to come in and just like see my space. And like I want to put
Oh
up
my gosh.
pictures. And like I printed out
Of
pictures for my
me?
classroom. Yeah, of course it's a picture of you. But I want to put up like pictures of my classroom too. I printed out a bunch. To like make it my space, because like she's got pictures of her granddaughters and like I don't know them, you know.
Yeah.
But like that's fine. I'm not gonna like get rid of them. I'm just gonna like I'm gonna put pictures of like you and Lauren and Rachel and Bunyan and Billy in the frames that just say like grandchildren.
Really?
No, I'm not gonna put them in the frames, but I'll put them over it. But I printed out a bunch of pictures. I'm so excited to like put it up. I can't wait to like write my name on the board. Like that's gonna be weird. Also, like they're calling me Miss Fleischer. Did you go here? No, you went to Abbott.
I went to Abbott.
The Abbott school.
I have been in there though.
I've been in there too. Did you do Living Lab?
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Like this year's juniors? I don't know what age they are. I mentioned it the other day at WA and the kids were like, what? Did Remy do it?
I think so.
Interesting.
This podcast is so long.
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload it. No, I will. But we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to we're going to do more before you go back to Vermont. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll need to do one after my first day or first week or
Yeah.
something. We'll need to do like a little teacher recap.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay, podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know where we're going? I'm just driving around. Where are we gonna go?
I don't know.
Do a little loop-de-loop around town.
Loop de loop.
Okay. Yay, podcast.
Yay.
Yay. 41 minutes and 47 seconds.
Made up for lost time.
We really, I mean, this is the equivalent to like 4 of our other podcasts, so this
Yeah.
really did make up for lost time. Oh, and more people on the streets. Okay, I'm gonna end it once we pass this person.
Towers.
And that is how we end it. On that note,
Okay.
bye podcast.